Hey, welcome to the lounge. Welcome to the lounge studio with yours truly, Punk. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening. Wednesday. Well, it's the middle of the week. Okay. Well, anyway, hope everyone's doing great out there. I've just been, finishing up anime series, A Way of a House Husband, and yeah, I finished it. Finished season 2. It was so easy. It's on Netflix, so if you have Netflix, you can check it out. It has its moments. It has its moments. What we're currently listening to right now in the lounge is classic techno. So it's just beats, tones. I don't know if the audio can pick up on it, but if the audio is picking up on it, that's what you hear in the background. And a little bit of background noise. Anyway, so things are going smoothly. We're supposed to get snow tomorrow, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's snow. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be a big storm. It just might be a dusting, but nevertheless, I'm supposed to get snow. So we had rain earlier today, but it stopped raining like at 9 in the morning. So it was just like it's just cloudy. No. But that was just me stepping outside to have a cigarette. I was just like, okay. But, I know it sounds kind of strange. Like, why am I telling you this? I'm just letting everyone know that you stumble upon this video. That, yeah, when you do stumble upon this video, thank you for watching. Thank you for hearing me out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll tell you about my day. And my day's going, but that's really where it boils down to. So please don't mind me. I'm gonna have a cigarette right now. So, news and updates. So far, don't really have any big news. Nothing really exciting happening that I know of. If I did have any recollection of what was, trending, what's needed to be heard or seen, I don't know. I don't watch the news. But then somehow, everyone else watches the news, right? And everyone else watches everything else. And then they're like, did you hear? I'm like, no, I did not hear. All I heard was silence. It's silence and There's no radio chatter, there's nothing. It's just quiet. Besides the background music. So, but as for news and updates, you know, things are going good. Things could be better and improved, but things are going according to plan. So, you know, when making plans, when making a plan, you know, you always want to have a strong plan. You want to have a strong, you know, plan. And if it backfires on you, if the plan backfires on you, always have a backup plan. Always have backup plans upon backup plans. Plans upon plans. Anyway, I know a lot of people have a hard time understanding me in my videos, and I want to clarify that the audio doesn't really always pick up what I'm saying, and when the closed captions pop up, sometimes what I say isn't really what I say, and the closed captions usually get jumbled around, and I don't tweak them. I don't tweak them at all. It's just closed captions usually say something else. I don't, excuse me, and I'm just like kind of shocked. I'm like, oh, so that's what everyone else is hearing. They're hearing the gibberish. They're hearing the nonsense. But I've been playing around with the closed captions a few times, and it's funny. It's like I say apple, and sometimes it doesn't even say apple. It's like, oh my god. But anyway, I guess I just have a speech impediment. Wait. Well, I don't really have a problem with pronouncing my words. It's trying to read and then say it. Or maybe like, if I read it real fast, if I read it real quick, like, set no. Huh. The word set no. Have you heard of it? Or is the music too loud? Is the music too loud? I don't know. Whatever you get out of these videos, if it's entertainment, for some odd reason, I don't think it's entertainment. For me, personally, I don't think it's entertainment. I don't think they're high quality videos. They're not long videos. They're short videos. I mean, just short videos. I guess that's why it was so easy for me to finish A Way of a House Husband. They were short episodes. They were just really short. But, you know, I binged it so fast, so quickly that I I recall what I watched. I laughed at moments. But I would definitely recommend it to those that are interested in anime on Netflix or Crunchyroll or Funimation. But if you're not interested in watching what I'm watching, that's what I was watching. But oh, before I forget, I know there's a lot of birthdays happening in the month of January, so happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. And Happy New Year's. Yeah. Anyway, so that works. I settled everything. So now, no one can be like, hey, you didn't wish me a happy birthday. I'll be like, hey, did you watch my video? I wished you a happy birthday. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I wish you a happy birthday. Oh, did I also mention your name? No, I didn't mention your name. But, you know, it's funny. It's funny. My name gets mentioned a lot. It pops up. It's like, oh no, he's on the radar. What do we do? Do you watch? Do you listen? Do you care? Did you subscribe? And some people come back and they're like, we're still watching. Hey, well, I'm glad you're still watching. But if you're not watching anymore, you can turn it off. So, you turn it off. You can turn it off now. It's over. It's over. God damn it. You know, I wanted one more episode, but it was over before I even started it. I was just like, watched it, and it was like so fast. I was like, damn. And I had it on slow mode, and I was like, damn. But great show. Unlike most of the shows that I choose to share and present. So anyway, enough talking about me. I really don't want to talk about you. I really don't. I really don't want to talk about myself. I just want to, you know, just have a smoke, listen to music, get high. And hope that one day, things improve for the better and the good. But see, what I want to see improvements in, I'm doing everything in my power to make that happen. But somehow, no matter what I do, it just doesn't get across. So, if it comes across like random, then you found me. You found the most randomest person in the fucking world. You found Punk. You found me. Hey, did you find me? Did you? No, I stumbled upon this song on my music playlist today, and I haven't heard it. For like, God, it's like, seems like years. And I still and it came across my playlist, and I was like, wow, nostalgic factor. The nostalgic factor. You know, people have nostalgic things that they remember. They call them memories. Did you have some good memories with nostalgic remembering factor? Yes. And I had a nostalgic moment listening to a song. Now, some people may think that, may think differently than me. Well, of course they will. They will always think differently than me. Like, no one thinks like me. No one does. No one. Not even the listeners, not even the viewers, not even the watchers. No one. I'm genuine, one of a kind. But I'm always around. I'm always around. You can't get rid of me. You can't snuff me out. But between the screen and I hope in the future, and I hope the weekend, you know, we can make some noise. We get a hype going, you know. Gotta get some more hype. Gotta get more in the zone, you know, in the now, in the present, in reality. Well, welcome to reality. Do you like it? This is it. This is my reality. The reality I live in which everything that I say goes in one ear and out the other. It's as simple as that. You weren't listening. You weren't even watching. You weren't even paying attention. You weren't. You're dozing off. You were spaced out. Your head was in the clouds. You were just not there. Funny. But when someone mentioned my name and interrupted me from what I was doing, it was kind of embarrassing. Now, I have embarrassing moments. I have a lot of embarrassing moments that seem to happen towards the end of last year and now the new year. But the embarrassing moments, you know, never really caused people problems, nor started problems. But if there was a problem already started, you know, I wasn't really around, per se. No, I really wasn't. Should I have been? Was it really it wasn't my job. It wasn't my goal. You know, did I reach my goals last year? No, I didn't reach my goals last year. No, I still haven't reached my goals. So, there's still more goals to be reached. You know. I guess reaching for the stars. You know, reaching for the stars. If you catch a star, does it burn a hole in your hand? You may have talent. You may have skills. You may be popular. You may be good looking. But deep down, do they really like you? Do they really talk about you? Like you're everything? Like you're the whole entire world, and there's nothing else that matters. Do they? Or do they lie to you and tell you straight up to your face, or in a twist of twist of fate, as fate may have it. A lot of people talk bad about me, but I don't talk bad about others, because I know that eventually, when I do come around, and, you know, they do happen to interrupt me, or find out about my videos, or it's like, they're just dumbfounded. You know, they're just, they don't know really how to put their finger on it. They want to say something. They really want to say something. But what they say is never the truth. They were just lies. Bunch of nonsense lies. See, all last year, people thought I was lying to them. Straight up. I wasn't. I never lied. No, they thought, yeah, no, you're lying. I'm not lying. I knew what these videos were supposed to be intended for. It's supposed to be intended for, you know, the future self, the future me, and one other person. But no matter where I post my videos, people started watching. People started giving a damn. They started caring. They're just like, we want to watch. We want to, you know you're okay. No, you don't. You just don't want to cry. And that was the simple truth. You just don't want to cry. Because you can be emotionally fucked in the head. You really could be, maybe. But if you cry, are those genuine tears? Or are those tears of laughter? I mean, have you ever laughed so hard that you started crying? I know. Probably, maybe. But if no one's noticed, you know, the beard is coming back in. If no one has noticed, the beard is coming back in, and once again, I'm going to have to shave it off, because I hate the beard. I hate my beard. It makes me look ugly. I'll keep the mustache. But the beard, I can't do it. It's just not me. You know, it's just not me. It doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. You know, and I know a lot of people are just like, you know, they can grow some good beards, you know, and styles and all that, but for me, I'm not a beard person, you know. I know a lot of people now in the beard community are going to be like, how dare you? and just, you know, go off on me. Because that's all they do, is they go off on me. They go off on Punk. They surround him, and then they ask 100 and billion trillion questions. And then when they get to the bottom of the last question, the big whammy, you know, the big whammy no whammies, no whammies. They get to the big whammy, and they're like, damn. What were you expecting? Were you expecting a good morning? Or a good afternoon? Or a good evening? Well, I was expecting nothing. And I got nothing. I received nothing. So, if you didn't receive anything, cool. But if you got my morning message, did you get it? Maybe. You might have seen it. You might have heard of it. It might have popped up. It was there. Did you happen to watch? Or did you happen to read? Which one was it? Curious. Anyway, I know I'm not going to get any feedback, of course. These videos are usually videos that, I lost your attention. I lost your respect. I lost your trust. Simple as that. I can't get it back. I can't. I can't. For some odd reason, people just still keep on thinking that I'm trying to fight with them. And I'm not. I'm not trying to fight, or pick a fight, or start a fight. I'm trying to pick up from where I last left off. And that was last year, the last day of the year, I was going to make a change. I was going to come out to my family and my friends and my sister and make it clear that, I want to come out. I want to be happy. But people weren't ready. They weren't ready. They didn't accept me. They didn't make me feel comfortable. And they definitely didn't identify me as what I wanted to be identified as. That was a handsome dude. So, I'm handsome. I'm a good looking guy. But to everyone else, I'm just a good big brother. And my brothers and my sisters, nieces and my relatives and my family, they try to be supportive as best they can. They tried. They reached their limits on me. We reached almost the ends of the earth. We were looking at the edge of time and space. Are we going to make the leap into the next year, the new year, starting off on the right foot? Or are we going to start off on the wrong foot? And for my lack of good judgment, I took a leap of faith. And I started to trust a little bit. Started to trust a little bit in what I was reading, what I was watching, what I was understanding. And I'm still not gonna deny the facts, because the facts aren't always true. Where is the evidence? And that, my friends, is where it all boils down to. Was there enough evidence? Or did you just believe their stories? I don't know. I don't know. I told millions of billions of trillions of stories. But I'm not gonna lie to people in their faces. You know, I'm not. If they call me out on something, you know, be like, hey, did you happen to do this? Did you happen to fix this? Did you happen to take care of this? Maybe. Maybe not. Well, what I happen to do is to understand that, as crazy as it sounds, I didn't lose my insanity. I mean, 2022 was a crazy year. There was a lot of things going on. I mean, a lot of things going on. You know, and you couldn't avoid it. It just so happened. It just so happened that things kind of started going downhill and rolling. So the only thing I could do was just either run away from the avalanche or just let the avalanche take me. And take me on a roller coaster ride through Mr. Toad's Wild Ride here. So, I guess you're along for the ride. You know, so all aboard, you know, if you want to be on board with, you know, what's up and what's happening, you know, you could subscribe. If you don't see it in your recommendations, but if you see it in recommendations, you know, give it a review. So that's what I did. That's what I did. What I did is I looked at a lot of recommendations that were given to me in 2022, and I reviewed, and to be honest, there really wasn't a lot of impressive, creative things. It really wasn't. It just seemed like generic stuff. So, I hope this year, you know, it's a little bit more exciting, you know, a little bit more creative. I know creativity can be perceived differently. As an artist, you know, when you look at paintings or anything, and you see, well, everyone has their own opinions, everyone has their own point of view. But if you see it with your eyes, like just straight up with your eyes, a cool thing about eyes is that, you know, as human beings, we see upside down. Our eyes literally see upside down, but our brains fix it to see straight. I know, right? I may be a little high and chilling out right now, but that's literally what our eyes do. You know, that's what our eyes do. So, you know, it's crazy. So I don't know that if like it can get changed. You know, like what if you don't have the ability to fix the flip, you know? What if you don't have the ability to fix the flip? So maybe, you know, some people go around seeing the world upside down. Are we living in an upside down world? I don't know. It's a concept. But I mean, it's like standing you know, on your head, you know, and balancing, you know, like what yoga does, like you do in yoga. You know, you look at things in a different perspective. So the meaning behind everything is basically look at it in a different perspective. Am I breaking the fourth wall? Am I breaking the fourth wall? Where I'm actually, you know, wanting to talk specifically to you, the listener, to you, the viewer, to you that just commented, to you that just started watching? Or am I just talking to the camera? It's all how you perceive it. So, nevertheless, you know, this is Wednesday's episode, and it will be put on YouTube, or maybe Facebook, mostly YouTube. Facebook, like, the only time I check my Facebook is to see if there's any birthdays I missed. You know, everyone's having a birthday, so to wish everyone a happy birthday. Happy birthday. There you go. No one argues. No one starts causing fucking drama. But, you know, if you don't have drama, your life is kind of boring. You know, your life is kind of dull. So you gotta have a little bit of excitement. You gotta have a little bit of, you know, you gotta shake it up a little bit. You gotta shake and then bake, you know, shake and bake. Talladega Nights, you know. So shake it up a little bit, you know. So as for me, as a variety streamer, you know, I do a lot of talking. I know I talk, blah 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 blah. Like I said, it's in one ear and out the other. Do you really care? As long as you don't get hurt, and I don't get hurt, who fucking cares? That's the point. If it's not targeted to you, it's not targeted to me, what's the problem? There is no problem. The problem is interruptions. Things happen. So anytime I do a video, any fucking time I do a video, I'm either interrupted by a phone call, I'm interrupted by someone that is trying to up one on me, or trying to, you know, talk bad behind my back. 3. So, but let me be very clear. Let me be very frank here. Trust me on this. When I say I'm not okay, just give me some space. I got all the space I need. I've been living in space for, seems like eons, you know. My head's been in the clouds for so long, and when I finally come down, you know, from the clouds, just chilling out, and people want to talk to me, people want to know what's going on, I have really nothing to say. I have really nothing to talk about. Because, like I said, my life is really plain. It's simplistic. There's really no excitement or drama. Now, there could be some dramatization in some way, shape, or form in past stuff, but that's a past. fuck the past. That's the past. You know, you pass it up. I never really pass up any offers. I really look at all my offers, and I look at them, and I'm always trying to, you know, see the best offer. You know, I don't pass up good opportunities. You know, but you know, when I have a light bulb moment, ding, I have a light bulb moment, and I try to convey my light bulb moment, people are just kind of on the fences. You know, they're throwing up warning signs, they're throwing up fucking censors, they're throwing up fucking blocks, they're throwing up deletions, they're throwing up red flags, they're throwing up everything. They're throwing up their fists, and they're ready to duke it out, and it's like, why the fuck do you want to fight me for? Why? Why you want to fight? I don't want to fight. And that's what I hope to keep doing for this whole new year, is not fight. You know, arguing, fighting, yelling, it really doesn't help. It doesn't change anything. All it does is causes more harm than good. So, I've taken it upon myself to, you know, see my wrongs and see my flaws and see where I can change and where I can shape up and where I can improve and where I can really make a difference and I really do what needs to be done and take care of things. But everyone else, they're always skittish. They're always skeptic. They're like they're on a balance beam. You know, they're teetering. They're teetering with me because they don't want me to do what I really want to do. They don't want me to be happy. They want to see me happy. They want to see me smile. They want to see me laugh. They want to see me, you know, being a part of something. Well, I'm a part of something. Whatever that may be, if that's maybe just being a part of, you know, the whole YouTube, you know, community and having a channel that's recognized as a channel, you know, no matter what I do in my videos, you know, no one gets hurt. There's nothing inappropriate about my videos. I will say this. I do talk about certain things that some people might get a little uncomfortable, a little bit. But if you are comfortable enough to stomach and to digest, you know, what I'm talking about, then maybe, you know, these videos won't be seen as just hallucinations or fantasies or make-believe fairy tales. And you can actually understand me. And, you know. Okay, so from the facial expression, probably lost millions and trillions and billions of people. And their attention span is very small. Very small. If I lost people in the translation of what I was talking, I apologize. If the music was too loud, I could turn it down. If my voice was a little too loud, I could turn it down. But my level, my groove level, my chill level if anyone's curious to know, my groove chill level right now is at a 7. You know, I'm comfortable at a 7. If I could be, you know, seen as, you know, top 7 out of, you know, out of 10, 7 out of 10, a 7 out of 10. That's 75%. 70%, sorry. I know, I'm not really good with math. Math was never my forte. See, and a lot of people are like, your math skills suck. Yeah, but everything else, I'm pretty good at. And if I can't do it, I'll shock them, and I'll prove to them I make up for my my shortcomings. I really do. I know a lot of people are like, what did you just say? What did you just say? What did you just say? I make up for my shortcomings. I know that people probably reading the subtitles and just like, wait, you can say that? I mean, I did say it. I make up for my shortcomings. So I make up for my flaws. I make up for my misbehavior. Now, I know my behavior is one thing. You know, what you see is not always what you see, you know, behind closed doors. And what happens behind closed doors, it's closed doors. But if people really want to, you know, nitpick and indulge into investigations and really dive into the deep end with me, they're gonna get lost. They're gonna get lost. So, for FYI and just future awareness, you know, just know that don't always copy me. I don't copy others. Well, I try to copy good people. I try to copy good people. I don't try to copy the bad. But yet, everyone seems to flourish and everyone seems to be captivated and entranced by bad deeds. You know, bad deeds. Everyone wants to know the dirt. Everyone wants to unravel the dirt and see what's underneath the dirt. You know, did you have your morning coffee today, by chance? You know, I know you're just waking up. I know you're just now, you know, doing your thing, and you're probably, you know, looking at the time and you're just like, oh, it's 4:20 in the afternoon. Oh, I'd love to pause, take a time out, and pause for the cause. Now, I know a lot of people, a lot of our listeners and viewers are not comfortable with me smoking, and I don't want to influence others into smoking cigarettes or cigarettes. But if you do smoke cigarettes, smoke cigarettes. I don't give a fuck. And if you smoke marijuana, smoke it. You know, if you drink, drink. Do whatever makes you happy. I really don't give a fuck. I really don't. You know, I really am one of those type of people that, you know, you can say hi to me. You can stop in and see how things are going. You can recommend things to me. You know, you can keep it short. You can keep it brief. And if I get the message, cool. If I don't get the message, well, I didn't get the message. But if you did have a message for me, you know, I must have missed the timing. So, if my timing's off, the timing shouldn't be off. We're on time. We started right on time. You're right where you need to be. And and if you came to my channel and you sat around and you watched my channel, you sat around and watched my channel and you laughed, you had those weird facial expressions of just, what the hell are we watching? What the hell are you talking about? And then it's like, okay, tell us a movie quote. But this time, when you tell us a movie quote, don't get the movie quote wrong. Okay? Get a movie quote and not get it wrong. So you're telling me there's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. There's a chance. A 1 in a million chance. Alright. There's a chance. There's a chance. There was a chance. There was an opportunity. But I let it slide. I let it pass. But, hey, it's 420. Cheers. Come pie. To good health and to a good future. So, I know. People are like, weed's not going to save the future. Weed is going to save the future. Weed's going to be the newest thing. The biggest thing that's going to revolutionize, tons of things. Jobs are, that's the thing about jobs. Jobs now are like, they do drug tests, right? So, a whole bunch of people are doing recreational and medical marijuana. So, with jobs, it's like, oh, I smoke. Do you have a problem with that? A lot of people have a problem with heavy drugs and other substances. And for me, the most heaviest thing I've ever done is staying in reality. Staying sober. That was my version of sobriety, is staying in reality. I was usually smoking cigarettes, smoking marijuana, and just chilling out. But, when it came down to get the business and seriousness needs to get done, I was there. I was on top of things. I was on top. I was on top of the mountain. I looked back. And my sled was falling down. I was like, no! My sled! That sucks. Oh. I know. The last part, it makes a little sense. Maybe it was a jab at something, but take it with a laugh. You gotta have a good laugh about it. 2022 might have been your year. It might have not been your year. It might have not been your year. But if it was a good year, did you have good tires? Goodyear tires. Yeah. You gotta have good tires. That was the biggest expense I've ever had to do in my life. Is pay for snow tires. The biggest expense. That was big. It was big news. It was like, do I keep saving up money and and go down this avenue, or do I put tires, or do I get tires? And I took the tire route option, and as everything kind of died off and the music turned off and the lights came back on and everything started coming down, the news feeds and all that, nowhere was I mentioned. I wasn't mentioned. I wasn't mentioned in anyone's recollection of time and space. And I feel like I should have been mentioned for something. Punk, he went live Wednesday afternoon. But for the 56 minutes I've been recording this, y'all have been so nice to keep your comments and your feedback very silent, very quiet. So now there's a few bad apples that pop up and want to give me shit and give me bullshit. So besides that, like, nothing really bugs me. Because every bug, every good bug is a dead bug. Would you like to know more? Would you like to know more? Man. Alexa, skip. I said skip. I said skip. Excuse me. So when when people said, "Oh, all you do is talk and get high," yeah, you listen. I mean, it's like you listen to Joe Rogan. Why don't you listen to Punk? Huh? You listen to Joe Rogan. Well, Joe Rogan's a name that everyone knows. Well, so is Punk. So is Popular Anime Punk. It's a name you know. So, why don't you listen? Why don't you check it out? Why don't you watch? Why don't you give it a try? I know you're not on the bandwagon. I know you're not a poser. I know you're not an inept idiot to just at least stumble upon it. But I'm grateful and appreciative of the opportunity to at least talk. Whether you cared to do these things, but a lot of people would say that it's not a choice. It's not a lifestyle choice that a lot of people would pick. Being a talker, I guess how do you stop a talker? How do you stop a talker? One or two ways. You either tell them to shut the fuck up, or you smack them. You smack them. You smack them. And then you say, you're drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not high. I may be a little bizarre, but I'll never, ever, 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 ever hurt myself or hurt you. I want you to remember that. No matter what they say, no matter what they show you, no matter what they try to create and mass produce about me, Punk always had your back. I thought certain people's videos were captivating. I thought certain people's videos last year were captivating. Certain people. And that's why I keep watching their channels. Captivating. So you like to play games. I don't find playing games captivating. If someone's playing a game, it's like, they're playing a game. Most of the time, I'm really not watching the game. I'm listening to them talk. Just listening. And hearing what they have to say. And sometimes, half times whatever they say, it's kind of lewd. It's kind of stupid. But then again, they're just talking. They're talking to chat. They're talking to their viewers. They're talking to their listeners. They're talking to you, the audience. You. They're talking to you. And hoping in return that you listen. Hoping that you listen. And maybe you do listen. And if you are a listener, and you are a fan, then right on. Right on. You go. You go, alright? Thumbs up. You got my attention. So, I hope I can keep your attention. But I'm not a one in a million billions trillion wonderful sensation. You know, I'm a normal guy that just has a unique backstory. That has a unique backstory that some people have heard about it. Some people have heard about it. Some people haven't. Most haven't. Most haven't. But nevertheless, have you checked out Dreamphobia? Yeah. Well, not these, sorry. This episode is episode 4 of Dreamphobia. Now, I could be dreaming. But then I'd be daydreaming, right? But I'm not really daydreaming. I'm talking to you. You know. I'm just curious. You know, how long you've been standing there? How long you've been sitting there? Or whatever you're doing. But it's going in one ear and out the other, right? That's pretty much my videos. So, by the time it reaches an hour on these videos, or like 1 full fucking minute, like people have literally either have done one or two things. Either A, muted me, B, not even type me up and look me up. I'm gonna go with option A. they probably put me on mute, and they're just reading, they're just reading the fucking, excuse me, the closed captions, and just, and just laughing, because the closed captions don't pick up on what I'm saying, and all my videos, leading up to this one, the closed captions have not been really true. I don't edit my closed captions, but I have closed captions on all my videos, and it's funny. It's like, what? That's what I was saying? But nowhere do I really say anything bad about others. Nowhere do I say anything bad to hurt others' feelings. But people's feelings get hurt every day, every night, and they might happen to call me up at like 3 in the bleeping morning. They might happen to call me up at 3 in the bleeping morning. I mean 3 in the bleeping morning. It's 3 in the bleeping morning. But nevertheless, we're on different times. So, we're running out of time. We're not running out of time. We have all the time in the world. We have all the time in the world to do whatever we want. We really do. Within the rules and guidelines. You can do whatever you want to do. You have all the time in the world. So, you could be watching. Or you could just be, busy cooking, or busy eating, or busy listening to music, busy working out, busy, doing chores, or errands, or whatever. You have all the time in the world. So when you do happen to, get a break, get a moment, settle down, chill out, and you want something good to watch, or be recommended to watch, well, I can recommend checking out A Way of a House Husband on Netflix. It's pretty funny. That's true. I would say you could check me out, but like I said, you read the back of the book, and you're just like, pictures. Like, you read the story. He read his story. And out of all the stories, Netflix picks it up. I know someone that might be really famous. I mean, really famous. More famous than me. And I'm famous. I'm famous. Popular Anime Punk is not just popular anime punk for no reason. He's popular. He's popular amongst the youth, amongst the punks, amongst the bros, the punks, the gangs. He's popular because he does marijuana. Yeah, bro. Chill out. It's just marijuana. Chill out. It's just marijuana, okay? Chill out. Yeah, well. Toast my hopes. I'm chill. Just listening to some interesting techno beat. Music's being played in the background. I don't know if the audio can hear it, but if the audio is loud enough, they could probably pick it up. But anyway, I know, I got all serious, right? Got all serious mode, right? And people were just like, what? What? Tell us more. Please, sir. Please, ma'am, would you tell us more? Would you please like to explain? Explain what? The fascination behind entertainment. Why are they so fascinating about entertainment? Didn't System of a Down tell you, don't trust in Hollywood? Were you not listening to the lyrics closely? I was always listening to the lyrics closely and picking up on things, and I was just like, and then I started doing my research, and I started doing my studyings, and I started, diving into this little strange puzzle. And I think I solved and cracked the puzzle on hidden messages. From tones and beats, and I was just like, so that's what the lyrics are saying. That's what they're saying. Is it really what they're saying? Or is it just being written to say that? So what did I say? Well, if I forgot, which I did forget, I forgot to say, good morning everyone, good afternoon, good evening, how are y'all doing? But if I didn't forget to say that, which I didn't forget to say that, no one would know. No one would know unless no one knew. No one knew. No one knew. But it sounds like a didgeridoo. I don't know if you can hear this, but this music sounds like a didgeridoo. Didgeridoo techno. Okay. It's unique. I know a lot of people have different tastes in music, and a lot of people aren't like me, where they actually read the lyrics. They actually read the lyrics and then figure out what the lyrics actually are saying to listeners and viewers and watchers at home, wherever. They're just reading the subtitles. They're just like, oh well, I just read the subtitles. They were speaking a whole different language. We didn't know what they were saying. Were they speaking gibberish? Because I might have been speaking gibberish. Or I might have been speaking out my fucking ass. But, sorry for swearing. My apologies. I didn't mean to swear. But, viewer discretion is advised. And, I sometimes swear. Which, it gets all transmitted into different letters and symbols. which is like, hey, they censored me. Great. Alright, so they bleep me out. I don't have to keep saying bleep. So, shocker. Wow. Wow. Just said wow. Anyway. God. These videos, man. They're usually like hour long. They're usually an hour long, but most of the time people can only withstand about 30 minutes before they feel very uncomfortable. I don't know why. I don't know why, but they just watch for like 30 minutes, and it's just like, okay. But, yeah. What is others up to watching nowadays? Any good recommendations? Please let me know. I'm just curious. I like literally finished a second season of an anime series, and I'm trying to watch something new. I just finished season 2 of Date Live, so I mean, I don't think it was the third season. But then I looked, and I was like, oh my god, there's a third season. So I started watching that, and I finished that. So now I don't know what to watch. What's good to watch? Any good recommendations? Well, let me know in the future. You know, in the future. Let me know. Or you're just gonna read my closed captions, and just keep reading my closed captions. Maybe so. Well, in closed captioning, I thank you for taking the time to read and somewhat made me laugh at the bad puns. They're bad puns. That's all they are. They're bad puns. Bad puns. Corny fucking jokes. That's it. You know, some people laugh at them. Yeah, like some people laugh at the memes, some people don't. I mean, if you laugh at the meme, hey, you laugh at the meme. If you don't get the meme, it's like I don't get it. I don't laugh. But I've been memed. You know, someone's actually made me into a meme. Shocking, I know, right? And yet I have not seen my meme pop up as a GIF yet. But if my meme does pop up as a GIF, it's like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Hey. Groovy. Oh, wait, I can't say that. Can't say that. That's my friend's word. My word is sweet. No, I can't say that. Dude, where is the TV remote? I can't say that. What can you say? What can you say with a straight face and just not laugh? What can you say with a straight face and not laugh? I mean, there's like certain words that when you pronounce them, or you pronounce them, and you say out loud, they're just you can't help but laugh. It's like, what did they say? Bad subtitles. Gold members. Okay, so maybe right there, people got offended. Right there, people may or may have not gotten offended. But then again, I mean, it really hurt your feelings. Not too much, you know. The loss and the lack of support and fans and listeners and everything else that never really happened to, you know, give a shit, start giving a shit. I mean, they started to give a shit. They're just like, holy shit, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What can we do? What haven't we not done? I mean, think outside the box. What haven't we done? And we just think. I mean, as a thinker, you're always thinking. As an overthinker, you're sometimes overthinking, or you're just thinking. So I'm always thinking. I'm always thinking logically. You know, who's really going to A, be there, B, see it, and C, hear it. Who's really going to see it? Who's really going to hear it? Who's really going to read it? It's anyone's guess. It stumbles upon individuals, and yet they either watch it or they don't watch it. What are they watching? That's what I'm always curious about. What are they really watching? What are they really seeing? It's maddening, right? It's insanity. Seeing one side of something, an illusion. Seeing one side of an illusion. You see me. Do you recognize me? No. But yet you see me. I recognize you. Yet you don't see me. But yet, when you see me, you recognize me, and you're like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? Sometimes I'm getting interrupted by... What? Who's interrupting me? Who's cutting me off? Who's tuning me out? Who's tuning me out? Who's chewing me out and being like, Corey, Funk, shut the fuck up. Who? No one. Having had to deal with the interruption for the past hour and 30 minutes. So, impressive. But I spoke too soon.